Hey guys, it's Suresh. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into another video with me today. Well, I'm finally feeling better after what seems like 5 years of a cold, a sinus infection, a middle ear infection. Oh my God, New Year's Day, I was stuck on the couch watching reruns of the Great British Baking Show. I'm so happy to be feeling better and back here on YouTube with you guys. So in my last video, we took a look at the brand new Best in Black Barbie doll. She is the first Silkstone of the last series of Silkstones for the BFNC collection. Many of you guys did not really have very nice things to say about the doll, which of course made me very upset and very defensive of the doll. I don't generally review dolls that I'm, not usually crazy about, which is why my critical reviews are quite small compared to my positive reviews. But all the same, I set out to make her more glamorous, and I was destined to, defend her honor. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted a couple of photos a little while back where I did some really small restyling things on her, and I think net she turned out really beautiful. I'm now totally obsessed with her. She's sitting back there in one of my cases with the rest of the girls, and I have to say, she really is a beautiful doll. She just needs a little TLC, And I know that a ton of people were like, okay, well, for that price point, we shouldn't have to add anything to her, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get it. But I mean, when in recent years, we've seen the very first Silkstone, especially of that year's BFMC collection, be quite plain. A couple of years ago, we had Little Black Dress, which came in a blonde variation and a brunette variation, and she was kind of the same thing. It was just a little black dress and black boots. That was it. She didn't have any jewelry, etc., etc. So, we have to keep all these things in mind, and obviously, I don't think the Silkstones are, or at least the BFMC collection is like a huge focus for Mattel. At least that's kind of the impression that I've gotten. So yeah, with all that kept in mind, you guys, it's just a doll. So when you're leaving, mean bitchy comments, try to understand that. And I don't want these designers to see these reviews and think like, oh my God, it's all my fault, because it's not. Mattel's a huge company, and I'm pretty sure that when Robert Best submitted his sketches to the committee or whatever it is, they were much more glamorous than the final doll that we saw, right? I mean, cost cutting is a real thing. Production costs are very high, even though some of you guys think it's not. Trust me, I work in consumer goods, and it is not cheap to have anything made these days. Labor is through the roof expensive. Materials are expensive. So anyway, net, if you have not caught that video, make sure to click right up here and check it out. I also have to remind you guys that this video is created and intended for adult doll collectors 18 years and above. If you are under the age of 18 and you really want to watch this video, please make sure that there is a parent or a guardian in the room with you at all times. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. I don't want you guys to get in trouble with YouTube, and I want to continue making fun doll-related content for all of us to enjoy. So today we're going to be doing another Barbie review. I did a short little poll on Instagram asking you guys if you wanted to see a Barbie review or an IT review, and overwhelmingly it was Barbie. So I have this brand new doll to take a look at with you guys. She's the Mattel 75th Anniversary Barbie doll. She arrived here on the 31st night, actually. She was my last delivery of 2019, and I wanted to get to her much sooner than today, but unfortunately, because I was sick, I wasn't able to, so she's been like burning a hole in my doll room waiting to be opened. And the exciting thing is, if you guys caught my Instagram posts, the one and only Bill Greening was in town visiting family over the holidays, and we got a chance to meet up and hang out a couple of times, and he is just wonderful and sweet and funny and kind. For those of you guys who have had the pleasure of meeting him at Barbie convention or any other Barbie related event, you guys know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who haven't met him, he is just a dream come true. So wonderful. And he, of course, is the designer of this doll. And it was really fun to get some insight from him, as to the process and as to why he chose to do this doll, etc., etc. All right, so let's go ahead and get this tissue paper off. And this beauty came out I believe in late November, if I remember correctly, and she was back ordered for a little while. So I actually ordered her right when I got the notification, and she didn't ship until like mid-December. But I am loving this box, actually. How beautiful. So This doll is celebrating not just Barbie, but Mattel as a company. 75 years old. And it's super, super exciting to see this because Barbie, you know, pretty much is their flagship brand, or it was at least. We see a beautiful photo of the doll here on the cover with the Barbie logo going across her. The whole photo's in black and white, and then here at the bottom we see the Mattel logo, the Barbie signature logo, and the Silkstone logo. On the top left here we see a really cool Mattel 75th anniversary logo as well. And then here on the back, we see more information about the doll. It looks like there are 20,000 pieces of her made worldwide. And I really love this box. What a beautiful, very Barbie-esque box indeed, right? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this beauty here. Is she tissued? No. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys, she's gorgeous. That Silkstone body definitely like makes her look extra special. Oh my God. And I'm telling you what, she feels nice and heavy too. This is beautiful. Oh my God. She has the classic black and white swimsuit. She is in her side glancing signature Barbie look. She has her little signature gold hoop earrings here, little drop earrings, and her high ponytail, and her beautiful swimsuit, of course. Classic face. She has her little forward facing hands. And then here on the side here, we actually see her little sunglasses as well. So the inner carton lifts out just like so from the outer carton, and her certificate of authenticity is taped back here. It is a beautiful gold label certificate of authenticity here. Mattel 75th anniversary Barbie doll, beautiful. So obviously, if I haven't already mentioned, she is a gold label doll. Many people have told me that they actually bought multiples of her, while a bunch of other people have complained that they are getting yet another repro doll. So, you know, there's just no pleasing everybody. It seems like no matter what doll I review, from no matter, you know, if it's Integrity or Barbie or whatever, there are always just a group of you guys that are just never happy. So to those of you that are not happy with this, I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe just not watch this video. But those of you guys who are excited about it, like myself, I am excited to get in and just be able to hold this babe in my hands. Like, I remember Bill saying that there's something so magical about holding an original Barbie in your hands. And, you know, he believes that there's something about the shape of her body when you're holding it in your hands that just makes you feel very special or nostalgic, etc., etc. So anyway, let's go ahead and get her out of here. She is tied down with black ribbons here in the back, and it's pretty straightforward packaging. It looks like Silkstone packaging in that it's relatively simple and not a lot of plastic involved. Oh, her weight, wow. She's definitely a Silkstone. She has that beautiful Silkstone weight to her, and I love her. Oh my God, this does not feel like any repro that I have seen. Let me tell you what. And I have a lot of repros. I have a lot. Wow. Oh my God, so exciting. Here is her doll stand. It's the OG type of doll stand, it looks like. And that means that there are little holes on the bottom of her feet. Yep, so here we go. There are the little holes down here on her feet that you can see, and she just slides into her stand just like so. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. So I have never seen this done in a Silkstone before. I don't even know if they've done it in a Silkstone before, but this is so magical. Oh my God, you guys. Here is Mattel 75th anniversary repro Barbie in Silkstone, fully dressed with all of her beautiful little accessories. And you guys, she is just freaking adorable. So beautiful. If you are into classic OG Barbie, she is definitely a must-have. She has the beautiful weighted Silkstone body. I can't even tell you how magical she feels in my hands right now. She has the original little black mules, and there are the little holes underneath her feet and her shoes, which the doll stand slides right into. So I love that original stylus stand because there's no doll stand to get in the way of the look, right? She has her sweet little sunglasses on. Let me go ahead and take them off so you can see her face without them. There we are. And there's something about her being in Silkstone that just makes her feel so just extra luxe and extra special. Like, her skin is like flawless. She does have the beautiful genuine Barbie little tag here. We've seen this in many other reproduction dolls as well. Her swimsuit feels really, really nice. It feels like the same wool blend fabric that we have seen the original in. And there it is from the back. Everything is just lovely. Like, Bill does such good repros because he, I have learned, is such a Barbie fan and loves Barbie so much. So you can tell that a lot of thought and attention to detail has been put into her to make sure that she resembles as much of the original as possible. Here is her little hairdo up close there. We see the little ponytail tied there at the bottom with a little clear rubber band. There is her little curly fringe there. And yeah, here she is from the back. Again, she just feels so magical in my hands. I can't even tell you how amazing she feels. Oh my God. All right, so I have a little treat to share with you guys. This is my oldest Barbie that I have in my collection. She is a 1961 number 5 Titian ponytail. She is an original doll. She has her original swimsuit, and she was a gift to me from my brother-in-law's aunt. Aunt Cheryl, love you so much. Thank you so much. She definitely needed some restoration, and I've been working through little by little and kind of getting all the markings off her body. The next thing I need to do is have her sent off and have her hair completely redone. Just to show you, the original Barbie, for those of you guys who don't know, did not have hair rooted all the way through. It was rooted here at the top and basically along the hairline, and then it was pulled up into the ponytail to minimize the bulk on her head. And then her little fringe or her bangs were a little separate piece right there. She's actually in really good shape. She does have a little bit of green ear, unfortunately, which is what happens when you leave the original metal earrings in too long. It interacts negatively with the vinyl, and you know, that happens. She's also made from different types of rubber and plastic. Like, her torso is different than her legs, is different than her arms. And this is when the dolls were made in Japan. If you look here at the bottom of her foot there, it says Japan on it. So the craftsmanship obviously was superb, and she still has her original manicure and pedicure. I'm looking at her side by side, and the sizing is exactly the same. Like, obviously reproduction Barbie's legs sit a little bit closer together, but the sizing is the same. The hands are very much the same. And it's really cool to see them side by side. Her face is a little bit different, the repro face. She has a little bit more of the like BFMC Silkstone face, which is, I believe, a stylized version. It says Mattel 1958 here on the back, but it looks a little bit different. And perhaps in 61, they had changed the face a little bit too. That would have been 3 years after it came out. So there's obviously not a whole lot to take a look at here in terms of fashion, but I am going to take her little swimsuit off, and then we can just get a closer look at her body. Here is Mattel's 75th Anniversary Barbie in the buff, so you guys can get a better look at her fab little physique. And for those of you wondering, like, okay, whatever, it's just another repro in Silkstone, why do I need her? Let me tell you, you abso-freaking-lutely need her, because the way she feels in the hand, just that really beautiful, heavy Silkstone feel, I can't even tell you, like, nothing will replace this. And if you are just feeling like kind of meh and blah about the doll, let me tell you, in person, she will take all your mehs and blahs and blues away, okay? Let's take a closer look at her face here. She does have the very classic OG screening, or as close to it as possible. It's a little nicer, more approachable looking than the OG, because the OG was looking quite fierce and mean. She does have the thin 1959 eyebrows for sure. She has side glancing eyes, almost in kind of like that pale blue-green sort of a color. Her nostrils are painted red as well, which was what the original dolls had. And then she has that beautiful red lip, which we love. She has the little gold drop earrings there. They feel plastic and not metal, which is actually good because the metal tends to kind of rust on them. It does turn around and it does come out, so that is a nice touch. So this doll definitely is very interchangeable and very redressable, which I remember Bill telling me is something that he really hoped that collectors would do. And then here again is her beautiful hair. It is rooted into her scalp here. I can obviously tell that from the way it's done. It looks like the hair is actually mimicking how it used to be done. I don't think it's like fully rooted all the way through. I think it's rooted from here and then pulled in to create the ponytail and keep her head looking relatively small and flat. Ponytail here drops beautifully in the back, and there's the back of her head there. Adorbs. The bottom of the ponytail is quite gelled, so just a heads up on that. And her ponytail up here is wrapped in her own hair. And then her body is exactly like we expected on a beautiful repro doll. She has a little red pedicure there, a little red manicure. She has her classic like forward facing hands. And then of course she has her little hand tag here as well, with the original genuine Barbie sign on it. Here she is from the back, just beautiful. She has the nice full calf here, which we love on our OG dolls. So just to compare, I pulled out one of my BFMC Silkstones. This is Little Red Dress. And if I can get her to appear on screen here, she's being shy. But there we go. So proportion wise, it looks like, so this is if they were standing on the same plane here. It looks like the BFMC Silkstones are a little bit taller and a little bit bigger. Their bust looks about the same and the waist ratio looks about the same. By the way, Repro Gal does not have any articulation here in the waist. Obviously we see here that the BFMC Silkstones are articulated in the waist so they can turn around. This babe cannot. Let's take a look from the waist down here, and we see in fact that the BFMC girls have longer legs. And then if we look at their feet, they're similar but different. Like the girl on the left obviously has like the original foot, which has a slightly different pitch than the BFMC dolls do, but they can share shoes, so that's nice. And then the hands obviously are slightly different too. Girl on the left here has the original Barbie hand facing forward. Our beloved non-articulated BFMC Silkstones had the hands that faced their sides, just like so. My God, I love those hands. I miss them so much. If we take a look at the back here, there's a small discrepancies here and there. The big difference being her waist is much more defined, and because there's articulation here, it looks even smaller, I think. But it looks like her bum is also a little bit smaller than Repro Barbie's here, just like so. Here she is wearing Little Red Dress's dress. It actually fits her quite nicely. So the dimensions are very similar. It's a little loose here in the neckline, and then her hose also are a little long on her because she is in fact a little bit shorter than the BFMC Silkstones. But if we take the hose off and slip the BFMC shoes on, she does actually fit the shoes quite nicely. Here we go. 1 and 2. See? So there we are. For the most part, she fits the BFMC clothing quite beautifully. Adorable. Here is her beautiful little swimsuit. We have obviously seen this piece recreated many times over the years, but all the same, this is beautifully done. It feels very soft. The seaming detail is done quite neatly, so I appreciate that. It fits her like a glove. It does not fall off or anything. There on the inside, we see the craftsmanship and tailoring, and you know, it's standard. And the seaming details around her leg holes are also quite nice. And in case you are wondering, the BFMC Silkstones can in fact wear her little swimsuit. There's a slight discrepancy in fit, I feel like, because her torso I think is a little bit longer, so the bust feels like it's fitting a little bit differently than it is on the repro doll, but all the same, there you are. There is a little close-up of her cute little sunglasses. They are white sunglasses with blue lenses here, and the legs do fold in just like so, which is a nice little trait. Generally, we don't see Mattel sunglasses do that. There's little silver screws there that help the arms go up and go open and close. So yeah, nice little touch. And then here are her little black mules. They are the same style as the original little strap mule that we have seen before in OG Barbie, and then there are little holes there on the bottom that help her get on her stand. And there are the little holes underneath her feet there. We've seen this on a few of our other repro dolls before, and it's nice to see it on a Silkstone. The whole point of that is that she fits into the pegs of her stand super easily here. This is how OG Barbie used to stand on her stand, just like so. So that eliminates the need for any sort of telescoping stand, and this way it looks like she is standing all on her own. Ta-da! So there we have it, guys. This is the Mattel 75th Anniversary Barbie doll. She is a beautiful reproduction of the original 1959 debut Barbie doll. She is in beautiful, genuine silkstone, and she is heavy, and she is just wonderful. She doesn't have gross articulation. She has the beautiful hourglass figure that we love from the original Barbie. If you are a Barbie collector, if you are a new Barbie collector, and you love the original debut look, I highly recommend that you buy one of these babes and add her to your collection. I can't convey to you over the screen like how magical she feels. You know, like if you've had other repro dolls before that they've done, and I know that, you know, Bill has done many over the years, this is nothing like that. She feels completely magnificent and so precious and amazing. You guys, you have to get this doll. You have to get this doll. You will love her. Oh my God. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. Please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to click that little bell icon after you subscribe. That way you guys will be notified every Thursday when I upload a new video. Follow me on Instagram. I am at SureshNY. That's generally where I post all my updates. And until I see you guys again, Barbie and I are headed off to our private jet. We're gonna fly down to Malibu, and she's gonna take me to her place, and we're gonna have a fab little tea party with all of our Barbie friends. She has invited some special guests, she has told me, and I'm very excited to get an up close and personal look at the dream house. Wherever you guys are, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Big hugs and kisses from me and Barbie here in Seattle. Mwah! And I'll see you guys again next Thursday for another video, okay? Bye. If I seem like I'm like low energy, it's because I'm still on very strong antibiotics, and it just drains me and I feel like I have no energy, but these lights aren't helping either. It's like, oh my God, draining all around.